It's Amanda Green here, and today I wanted to talk to you about planners, finances, budgets. Last year in December, I made a planner, and it was sort of like a command center type planner with a calendar and a whiteboard for meal planning, those sorts of things. And I put it on the side of my refrigerator, and I can insert a video of my planner down below so you can have a look at that. But about halfway through the year, I sort of think June, July, I decided it wasn't really working for the way that I was currently, purging and downsizing and decluttering and living and what was appealing to me aesthetically. So I've got a couple of clips that I'm going to insert to show you what I have been doing for the last half of the year, and it's literally just rough budgeting, working out the different pay, where the money's going to go to, in a spiral notebook, just handwritten. So I'll show you what I've been doing there for the last half of the year when the planner wasn't working for me. I was sort of in a limbo stage trying to work out where I wanted to go, what information I wanted to include in it, those sorts of things. So I'll insert that here. So as you can see from the footage, I've included like a little monthly overview with the calendar, putting important dates on there, important appointments, those sorts of things. But I also included each pay that we were getting and how it was going to be broken up and where it was going to be spent on, and then there was notes doodled all over the page with receipt numbers for B payments and those sorts of things. So what I wanted to do for 2016 was do up a template that included all of that key information that I was really using and enjoying using towards the second half of this year. So I have come up with a template, and it's got meal planning sections as well, because I really wanted to get into a sort of a more formalized meal plan as opposed to just writing 7 dishes down before I went grocery shopping and what I was going to be making for dinners. I really wanted to nut it out: breakfast, lunch, dinner, because whilst I want to have a little bit of, preparedness, emergency supplies in refrigerator, freezer, pantry, and have a pantry that's reasonably well stocked, I don't want to go overboard with a whole bunch of extras. I want to be rotating it. I want to be using up the stock. I don't want to hold a whole lot of stuff. And again, that's sort of going, veering towards the side of sort of minimalism and simplifying my life, in every aspect. I really want to do that in the pantry and the kitchen as well. So I have come up with, over the last couple of months, like I said, I've been refining what I wanted to include in it, what I don't want to include in it. So I've come up with a very personalised plan for January and February, and normally I would buy a calendar and I would buy a planner, but what I've tried to do is I've tried to incorporate everything into the one A4 page, and I'll show you here. It's a blank page, just a couple of little bits and pieces in it, but I'll start to fill it in and show you the meal planning sections and those sorts of things. So yeah, I think it's a really good sheet, and it's like I said, it's been refined over the last sort of 6 months of what I wanted to include in it. And what I've done now is I've sat down and I've typed it up and made it a little bit prettier for the upcoming years. So I will share that with you now, and I will also put it down below, I suppose like a link in a Word document, or I don't know how I'll do it, but I'll work something out. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this little tidbit about planning and budgets, because you know we need to do that all year long, but you know, it gives people something to think about before the next year approaches, and you know, you can maybe work something out or take what I've done and rejig it, reshuffle it to make it work for you in your planning and in your home sort of management systems. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a lovely day. If you like this video, please give me the thumbs up, subscribe for more budget family fun, and I really appreciate everybody's support. And yeah, it's Christmas and New Year soon, so excited about that one. Okay, so I was planning on printing it out for you, but for some reason today my printer is not working, so I will just show you on the computer screen. Now, as you can see, each day is made up of 2 sections, a small one with the date and space for, you know, any important particular days, birthdays, events, appointments, those sorts of things. And the second half is made up of lunch and dinner, and when we get to the bottom you'll see breakfast. So the food columns are highlighted in green just so you know I can see at a glance the food. So every day of the week we've got the lunch and the dinner, important days underlined, really important days highlighted, any birthdays sort of added in as well. But as we get down to the bottom of the calendar, here are the sections that sort of really probably warrant talking about a little bit more. Okay, so breakfast, we're going to have the same breakfast for the month. So my husband and I are going to have a protein shake with berries, and the kids are going to alternate between toast, cornflakes and rice bubbles. Now they get options because our kids want options. You know, my husband and I would be happy with just having the same thing for the month, just so it's a money saving measure. And yeah, so the same goes with snacks and extras. They are down here. But our regular weekly lunch and our regular dinner is going to be just standard in the day column. So, and then we've got each payday breakdown, so they're the expenses that are set. So I will do a zero-based budget, so when we get closer to the date I can handwrite in any extra expenses, you know, that are coming up in that area as well, and then a shopping list allocated for each of those pays too. So that is what the template looks like, and I'm really happy that I've managed to get it all on the one sheet. You know, it might not be for everybody. Some people don't like the font to be so tiny, but I can write really small, and like I said, I don't want some big bulky planner. I just want a nice streamlined notepad here where it's all going into. And yeah, so that is my January budget and meal planner. Yeah, so when it comes to lunches and dinners, I spoke to my husband about it last night, and as another money saving idea, lunch and dinners for the whole week. So for the whole week we're going to have the same lunch and dinner, and you know, that doesn't bother us. You know, we're creatures of habit, so we don't mind having the same lunch for the week and the same dinner for the week. If anything, you know, when you really find something that you like, you really get stuck in. So we will be making sure that the meals that we are having are things that we really like, because we're going to be having them for a week at a time. So, and that's just a little cost saving measure for us, and it will make meal planning and shopping a lot easier, which is another reason why the whole template is quite small as well. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope that you know, took something away from this template, maybe even just inspires you to create a little template of your own that has everything in it that you need to manage out your month, budget wise, meal planning wise, special dates and appointment wise, you know, all the things that you need to do. So that is our planner, and yeah,
Thank you for watching.